Happy Friday, friends! 'Tis another week down, and here we are with more reality D&D. My name, as always, is DM Daddy RPG. Daddy loves you. And we are joined tonight by our lovely assortment of friends. Deadly Ambitions, portraying Rhyme Tongue. Artie Doo portraying Dolor, a.k.a. Tulip. We have Gideon Groomborough, portrayed by Glandizzle. Kier the Joyful, portrayed by Corhall. And Cal Mia, portrayed by Ashley the Mange, Ashley the Brick, Magic Ashley. Sorry for last week. We had some technical issues and some health issues and some travel issues and all kinds of issues. And therefore, we could not have game last Friday, but that's okay because we have game this Friday. Yay!
Woohoo!
And I will go ahead and preface everything by letting everybody know there will not be D&D next week. Oh,
Okay.
Thank you for the gifted sub, DeJenerationX. Oh, she gifted it to the Brad Skeleton friend. DeJenerationX and I have a concert next Friday.
Oh,
So do I.
Mm-hmm.
Going to or playing?
Going to. I haven't
Okay.
played music in a long time.
Oh.
But that's okay. We're going to go have fun. I get to see one of my favorite bands. Jen gets to see one of her favorite bands. Match made in hell. It's perfect.
If that was the name of the band, I would laugh so hard.
No, that's not the name of the band. Let's see here. Who do we see? Gideon! Tell us some stuff that happened last game.
We got fucked up. We ran into some imps.
No, fucker, my food.
We killed some imps. We ran into some more imps. They brought friends. And those friends hit hard. And we are not properly equipped.
What's funny is if you guys hadn't been honest, it wouldn't have been so bad. Because I just picked things that looked like they had low HP. And then my honest, good-natured players all were just like, hey, Matt, BT dubs. It's like, these things have poison damage. And, hey, Matt, BT dubs. They take half damage. And
I feel like I'm being called out right now.
And no, it's not a call-out. I appreciate you and your honesty. It was not meant to be as challenging as it was. That's all I'm trying to say. Matt learned a very important lesson 2 weeks ago, and that read the things for the monsters. Don't just be like, oh, these things have low HP, that'll work. No. Don't do that next time.
D&D? No.
I don't fucking run this shit, I don't know. Alright, cool. Tula.
So yeah, last game we got our shit rocked.
Well, you didn't.
Most I was gonna say most of us did. I managed to somehow befriend an imp with kindness and friendship and mercy.
Do you remember that imp's name?
Cal. Of course I remember. It's Cal.
Kier the Joyful.
Man. I managed to get into an argument with Rhyme Tongue regarding morality. And then, over the course of a certain princess healing the creature I had just put an axe into, I had to be on the same side as Rhyme Tongue in an argument. And you know how I hate that.
Friends becoming friends. I love it.
Yes. After that, I'm sorry, did you want me to keep going? Or
you keep going if you want.
okay. After that, as they said, we got our shit royally handed to us. Came back, and I'm still not sure where we are, actually.
You guys went back down the path. Is where you woke up.
Ah.
One screen away.
Where you first fought the imps that were laying in ambush.
Okay. Bush.
Rhyme Tongue.
We proceeded to go further, and there was a lot of fuckers, and Rhyme Tongue took the best opportunity you can to try to strike the biggest guy down, and it didn't work. And then he just got shit beat in. And then his secret was discovered by one princess.
And Calmia.
We learned a very important lesson of talk first, fight later. Because goddamn.
Well, I mean, for you maybe. For some people, there's no talking with evil.
No, it is not for them. Before we even started going down the path, we spent like, what was it, 15 to 20 minutes just arguing about what path to go down.
And then you chose.
And then I chose, and I was just like, we're going down this one.
Other important things of note, some of the loot with which the imps initially dropped, one of you got a scroll which was a to be continued kind of thing, but it's a little bit of backstory. Hopefully you guys remember that. If not, the VOD will get up on YouTube at some point here in the near future. I think there's still a VOD on Twitch, but that expires today, so good luck. And you guys had, well, most of you had all died except for Delore and Gideon. Delore, who was allowed to leave, and Gideon, who managed to stay stealth the entire time, just be like, nah, I'm good. And came back to, Rhyme Tongue went off to the side, like made a little fire, and was just like, and that's where we left off, because the three people who had died repeatedly very much remembered the every time they died. It was not a pleasant experience.
To be fair, we were just knocked out. We weren't killed.
How many hit points do we have left, just so I know? Like one?
How many did you leave off the game with?
It says 7, but
Then
we
you
also
have
narrated me getting murdered several times.
Yeah. Then you wake up with 7.
0.
Okay.
Yeah, Calmia, you could go ahead and put yourself to 1.
Okay.
And that is where we're picking up. Here in this nice snowy trail. Up ahead
Okay.
lies where you know doom awaits. And back down is where you know how to get back to town.
So we need some equipment, I think.
Some more magic, I would think.
And
Mainly just silvered weapons.
we
silver
forgot something
weapons, yeah.
important. The games have started. We can talk to people now.
And the potion and other shop is open to us now, too.
They were closed before?
Yes, they were.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And, let's head back.
First and
Okay.
foremost, you all need to heal. We are all hurt.
We'll heal in town.
No,
Are there... Did they say anything about there being a healer in town?
You have an
We can rest in town. We'll heal.
And we need to figure out a plan.
Well, remember, we have a very limited amount of time that we can rest in.
Yeah, but running in there, already bloodied up isn't exactly going to help our chances.
It's
here.
gonna take time. It's gonna take time to get our weapons done properly. During that time, we can rest.
I mean, that is a valid point.
Things aren't just made in the day.
Big
Simple
flash of
numbers.
light. Rhyme Tongue disappears.
Oh, for the love of 'em.
Rhyme Tongue, you're back in the big black void with one floating orb in front of you. How do you feel your party's doing with the game so far?
I don't know. We have
Sir?
one person that doesn't want to fight. One person who I never saw fight. Someone who, I don't know, maybe wants to kill things, doesn't want to kill things. He seems wishy-washy in that one. And then someone who's just gets stabbed a lot.
If you had to pick someone who's dragging you guys down, who would you say it is?
I don't know yet.
Fair. I mean, you guys did just start. All right, thank you, Rhyme Tongue. Flash of light, Rhyme Tongue's back.
Fucking annoying.
That was quick.
Yeah, they only asked me 2 questions. 3 questions, maybe.
Hmm.
I
Very
can't
well,
wait to stab
shall we-
motherfucker.
We need to find the right ones first.
You're not wrong.
Anyway,
So,
back to town.
Did you...
uh,
You guys said someone died before, right? Talking to you?
Oh, the weapon shop, person owner guy. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Apparently something about an NDA violation.
FYI, you have no idea what an NDA is.
Yes.
Interesting.
Some kind of spell, perhaps? I'm not sure.
The MDA sounds like a sport foundation to me, out of character.
National Dragon Association, probably.
Ah.
I heard they're pretty strong around here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well,
That'd
at
explain
least
the
where we
damage.
were. I mean, we sailed for what, 2 weeks? So I mean, we gotta be somewhat still close in certain areas.
yeah, something like that.
So, short rest, head back.
Head back, then rest. Head back, get stuff, then
set up-
rest.
Yeah, I was saying
head
short
back,
rest
set
in
up.
case we run into something on the way back.
I don't think we're running anything, and so we just.
They've already said the games can't hurt us on the trail.
That's true.
Besides, I think that if they were
Well,
going to hurt us, a short rest wasn't really going to stop them, considering what we just went through.
Quick question, Matt. Would the sky? Would I be able to use the sky self off of a drawing or illustration of the guy who got vaporized?
Sure. I mean, you tell me. You're the one who knows these rules.
I mean,
Just-
I'll rule it up to the DM. That's honestly that's what I would do.
Self-including look different until
Like-
spell ends or until user.
There would be a skill check on the draw. I would have a skill check on drawer, but it's 100% up to you.
Arrangement of limbs, otherwise extended illusions up. Otherwise extended illusions up to you. Spell fail to hold up to physical inspection. Sure, yeah, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't.
While we walk, can one of you guys draw me what the guy you guys vaporized looked like?
That would be up to Kier and Gideon, as they were the two that were there.
I'm trying to think if if Kier would have any sort of talent with drawing.
That'd be
I don't
death
know.
check or
I mean, it could be a number of things. It could
Performance?
be.
Do we have anything to draw upon?
Have some paper?
Yeah,
Yeah, we do. Some people have paper.
we have paper. I think I've got an ink pen.
Yeah, I got a scholar pack. I have ink pen and paper.
I have all the
Alright,
colors you could ever hope for, and I pull out all the bottles of different colored ink that I picked out.
Oh God, that's amazing.
I am in no way surprised, and yet delightfully cheered by that.
There's the accent. Sorry.
Okay.
Kier, are you going to take a shot at it?
Yes.
Cool.
Is that a dex roll or what?
It'll be a wisdom roll to see if you can recall the details of this person.
can I
Could that be a history roll if he has any skills in history?
It would be the same roll.
Would yeah?
Oh,
I was about to say
wisdom.
would insight work? But
Yeah.
okay, just straight wisdom.
Yeah,
Cool beans.
can I aid to give advantage?
sure.
Yay.
15.
Pretty decent
16
drawing.
with advantage.
Pretty decent drawing of a generic townsfolk sea.
Townsfolk see.
Awesome. Thank you.
Gideon, any
I'm-
suggestions, changes?
Here's specific.
That's I got 16. Was me chiming in. I gave you advantage.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
I'm just gonna disguise myself to look like him.
Disguise yourself to look like him, and
Just casually, like, wiping a hand over my face. Kind of
deadly.
Just patting myself down, changing my clothes.
Deadly. Evens or odds?
Odds.
A rather small wooden box kind of like just appears out of the ether in front of you and lands in the snow before you at your feet.
How big is it?
It's probably about like 2 feet, about like 1 foot.
Is there easy open lid?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna use my sword and kind of open it from distance.
You open it up and there are 2 silver daggers inside of it. It's like a very generous gift given from our loving audience to one rhyme tongue.
I'm gonna pick them up and put them on my belt.
Add those to your inventory.
Just 2 daggers?
2 silver daggers.
Oh, silver. Okay.
Yeah. And you could thank viewer DeJenerationX for that.
Thank you.
She appreciated your National Dragon Association witty retort.
It was pretty good.
Right, back to town.
National Dragon Association. We go on strike. You'll know it.
If nobody is gonna do anything else with that sheet of paper with the dude on it, I'll take it.
Delore keeps the drawing.
Do you want me to autograph it or something?
Oh yes, please do.
I then proceed a very, very, very intricate, very strangely done, not sure what language it's in, hand signature.
You guys can do that on your way back to town. Nothing
Yeah.
stops you
Yeah.
or impedes you. Once you get off the trail and get back to the 4-way split, you will notice that the other 3 pathways are locked up. There is a torch at the entrance of the path that is open, that is lit. But otherwise, everything looks the same way you left it.
Would appear we have to complete this one before we can take another.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And as you make your way back to town, you guys make your way back to town, living your best lives. Everything seems mostly kind of okay, kind of. It's like, but the town is different. As on your approach, it's like there's now various banners strewn up, like they kind of like rolled down off of posts, and like there's various like drawings of like what looks like evil entities, aka the venerated villains. There are off towards the shore along a wall, there are drawings of each of you. It's like, and there are little X's underneath for how many times each of you have died. There is a large betting board where people are like, all right, who do you think is going to die next? How long until they get through to the Iron Maiden? And it's like someone like, and there's like people taking numbers, taking coin, so on and so forth. All the townsfolk dressed completely differently. They were all wearing like generic clothes. Now it looks like some of them have like tabards that have like some of the same like drawings of like villains like on their shirts, and like it seems like they are fully embraced the fact that the game is afoot.
They are in fanboy mode.
Wow.
So what are
Dolor, what was the name of that one imp that you befriended?
It was Cal.
Okay. I'm going to make a sneeze or whatever and wipe my hands down my shirt as I disguise myself again to give me a tabard.
Okay.
Like of an imp.
Of an imp. Okay.
That's new.
And
So
on the giant orb, there just seems to be replays of like your guys' great combat so far and everything. And like I don't know about you, John, but this one sparks a lot of joy for us, and it's just the repeated like falling of Calmia, like get 2 steps, dead again, get 2 steps, falls over.
That's brutal.
Like, you know that has to hurt,
Not-
Tom.
Not a huge fan of the replay there.
Oh.
No other commentary.
Here comes Kier the Joyful. They're charging their joy laser, and all of them are still standing. Oh, but it was a valiant effort. Valiant effort, John.
Jonathan, so help me if I find you.
You're gonna talk it out and have a nice hug and go on with each other's lives. All right, sounds like a nice plan. Moving on. Heals.
I don't recall that being part of my plan, but okay.
I mean, if we take a rest, we can heal. So,
As you said, we should get things started first.
for weapons.
One of the townsfolk sees you all approaching. Like, the heroes have returned, and like everybody's like confetti, clapping, cheering.
If I step to the side, do people still like take notice of me?
I mean, they seem to only be paying attention on the actual champions.
Okay, cool.
So, like, you're easily blending into the crowd, is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's my goal.
Okay.
Don't forget, guys, we had this random townsfolk walk back with us.
That's true.
We don't know where he came from.
No, we don't.
Rhymetongue disappeared.
Rhymetongue's back at the place. We don't know.
Yeah. Alright. So there was a tavern somewhere, if I recall correctly.
The tavern was here. Well, this entrance.
Okay.
Before I head there, oh, would it be the magic shop where I could get a rapier enchanted, or just have magic added to it?
That would be potentially down here where you got your arcane focus.
Okay.
You're probably have a better chance to get it silver than enchanted.
Maybe. You never know.
I turn to a townsperson and ask,
Someone wearing a red tabard turns to you.
I'm sorry for the interruption.
It's not an interruption.
Is-
How can I help you, champion?
By answering a question or 3.
Okay.
Firstly, is there a healer available to the champions?
The soothing
around
waters of the fountain are quite empowering, champion.
here? Oh, wonderful news. 2, is there an enchanter somewhere in the village that we may make use of
What do you mean by enchant?
to add additional magical properties to weapons, armor?
I don't
Other
know.
object?
I don't know of anybody in town that can do that, but I know that Grits has like a whole bunch of like weird stuff.
Always fun. Very well. And I noticed that you're all betting. What currency are you betting with? Because we tried to ask previously and couldn't find out.
Oh, your money's no good here, champions, but we're betting with the currency of Osmo.
Which is...
Holds out like a bunch of like metal coins from like his coin purse.
Ah.
It looks like standard coin, like it's gold pieces, silver pieces, etc., etc., etc.
Okay. Did anyone else have any questions?
Now I don't.
Now that none of us will die, we're happy to answer your questions for you, if any of you should have any.
I am sorry about that.
Didn't kill me.
Actually, yeah, I have a question.
What's up?
What is with the glowing color shit?
I don't know. Again, weird
Ooh.
stuff. You gotta ask Grits.
Very well.
Okay.
Let's
like-
go ask Grits then.
You're in luck. I remember where the shop was.
His-
You know,
Matt, where is? Sorry.
Grit's shop was down here where Calmia moved themselves.
Okay, where is the healing fountain or the soothing
Down
water?
below the orb. So like the orb's right here on the
okay.
promenade, and then there's like the fountain right here by the cannons and stuff.
Do you think we could borrow one of the cannons?
I mean, anything in town is available to be used by you guys. I don't know how you transport said cannon, but
Something to think on for later. Just saying we could throw some imps in there and
yeah, you asked about the cannon. All I could think was, God damn it, I'm not an artillerist artificer.
it's okay.
Not yet.
Other people are thinking Hamilton.
So I'm gonna go to where Cal went and got the arcane focus.
Okay,
I'm
that
just-
is this little purple tent down here.
So I thought that's where it might be.
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
that also
here's the
Grits'
magic
shop?
Nope, Grits is where
No,
Cal's at
this
right now.
is not here by me.
Ah, okay, thank you.
All right. And Delore,
I
what are
thought
you?
Grits was where I got.
Delore, what are you doing?
So I'm trying to take a look at where everybody went. All right, we're down here. Cool.
Nice.
So tavern here, healing
Yep.
place here. 2 people went to the magic shop. 2 people went to Grits' place.
I'm gonna stick with a group, so I'll join these two.
Okay. Then we will start with the group that has the most people, aka Rhyme Tongue, Gideon, and Delore. You guys approach. The shop owner is wearing a kind of like grayish tabard with a black. It looks like a metal woman upon it.
That's discerning.
Iron Maiden, I'm assuming.
Let me open the door for you, heroes. Wink, wink.
Thank you,
Oh,
kind citizen.
oh, Jimothy, I'm so glad to see you back with us already.
Yup. It's great to be back, honestly.
Awesome.
It's kind of rough.
Why aren't you at your shop?
Well, someone already took my place through here, so I was given the task of escorting the heroes around town.
What a noble and prestigious honor. I hope you are enjoying it.
It is my honor.
Hello, heroes. How can I be of assistance to you? It was rough facing those imps and those spine devils, I imagine.
It really kind of was.
I know.
yeah,
And
we
I
kinda-
saw it. Gestures to the giant orb, which is still showing replays of the failed fight.
Would you happen to have any magical or silvered weapons?
Magical weapons? I do not believe I do. Silvered, I believe the Jimothy's replacement might have some wares up at his tent.
Okay.
It's like I do not possess any like magical weapons. I have a couple of spell scrolls. I have a couple of items for focusing, but as far as like magical things of their own nature, that would be that would be Grit's store.
Okay. Potions, maybe as well.
Potion shop. If you and she like will do like the whole like not point but like Disney like guiding hand. This is like if you would follow this path around the tavern and straight ahead, there'll be a blue roofed place.
Okay. Thank
That
you.
is the potion shop, which is now open now that the games have begun.
Thank you.
And don't forget, if you why are you thanking me, Jimothy? But honestly, Jimothy should know all of this. I don't understand why you came to me for the questions, though I am honored.
Well,
But
they asked for your shop specifically. I didn't ask what they actually wanted. That's my fault.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We just have to remember to be accommodating, Timothy. These are the champions.
That got me killed. Yep. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I don't see the one that got you killed here, but do make sure. Well, I don't think either of you would need it, gesturing to Delore and Gideon, as you managed to stay out of the scuffle for the most part. But if you do feel the need to refresh yourself, make sure to visit the fountain.
Will do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got a little scuffed up, but
I'll go and open the door for everybody again.
And then for Kier and Kalmia. Kalmia, you've already experienced this, but you open the door, it looks like a big black void, kind of very familiar to those of you that have been teleported to another place and ask questions. And when you step in, like a couple of torches in the corners start to light up, fireworks go off, revealing a desk, and a tiny rotund goblin hops up on the counter and does a little jig, happy dances, music starts filling the shop, and hello and welcome.
Very well done.
Thank you. Oh, I see the champions have come to see me. I am your wonderful. I am your wonderful, happy, good friend, Gritst. How can I be of assistance to you today, champions?
Firstly, I love that you upped the fanfare for entering the shop.
Well, I mean, I have 2 champions now. And I'm actually open now, so got to. I mean, you want people to keep coming back to your stores.
It definitely leaves a good impression.
Wonderful. Oh, I see you've all already collected some of our precious materials here that is to the uniquity of the Isle of Osmo.
Yeah, was
You're
wondering if you
you're
could
so bright and
answer-
shiny, champions.
Yeah,
We try.
Gris, was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about that, and I'll start.
Welcome
Pointing
to
at the
Grit's
glowing.
special. Welcome to Grit's Special Wares and Goods, where normal coin is not of good or value here. Only the precious materials you could find here in Osmo are what you could use to purchase my items. Another firework goes off.
Oh, you're much more dramatic than your brother, and I already love it.
Yes, well, I mean, he has a serious job. Me, I just hold on to special things that you guys may or may not be able to purchase.
Okay. In that case, let's see what all we needed to purchase.
Well, I mean,
Kalmia, would you like to go first? Your wish list?
Do you happen to have a either magically enchanted rapier or a silvered rapier by chance, or both?
let me check. Turns around, like one of the tented walls, like the tapestry, like a blue tapestry falls down, and like there's 5 items or 5 slots there, and like points, and boom, a silvered rapier kind of appears on the wall. Oh, look at that! I have one.
What a filing system.
Yes, and that is kind of snaps, and a little like price tag appears, and like there's a little blue crystal with the number 600 next to it.
Okay.
That would be 600 blues.
Question to that: how do we check how much we have?
Oh, if you just step right up and place your hand over this orb.
I'll walk over and place my hand on the orb.
If you've been keeping track of every time I tell you to take blues, purples, etc.,
Yeah.
you now know the exact value you have that is on your sheet.
So I know I have 50 blue and 50 purple. Cool.
I do the same, finding out I have 50 purple and 50 red.
Yep. Now, remember, champions. Well, I guess maybe not remember. You probably haven't heard the rules involving this stuff. You are able to share currency, so you all would be able to pile on together. Again, you guys are all champions. You're a team, so make sure to work together to afford some items you might find absolutely necessary.
That actually is really useful. How do we transfer?
Oh,
this
why?
currency?
Why? So, say for example, Kier wanted to give some of his purples to you, Kalmia. You both would place your hands over the orb, and they would transfer over.
Oh, okay.
Nifty system.
Here, because you also have. You said you have blue, right? Or with the purple.
I have red and purple.
Kier has red and purple.
Because you also have purple, and that rapier is just a bit out of my price range. Would you like my purple to add to yours?
Sure. However, we should probably see. I turned to Gretz. Actually, how are prices determined?
Oh, prices are determined based off of necessity, need, how dangerous it was for me to procure said item off of a fallen champion after the failure of a game, so on, so forth, etc.
Okay, and what determines which colors? Or is
me.
that simply... Okay. Which ones are in highest demand, basically?
Pretty
I would
much.
assume?
The silvered weapons tend to actually be very useful in the ice area, which you guys are currently at, and so the supply and demand. What can I say? I'm a businessman. I'm a business goblin.
I'm just trying to understand.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay. That actually makes a lot of sense.
I do have other items that are for cheaper. I don't know if those would be more helpful or not.
Hang on, I gotta look something up real quick
Okay.
because I don't remember.
Are prices negotiable?
I mean, define negotiable.
Let's say, for example, something costs 100 red.
Uh-huh.
If I only had, say, 85... Hold on one
I
second.
would
Yeah,
ask,
bud, I love you.
I would ask for 30 of different colors to make up the difference.
Ah,
A hydrate.
that actually is what I was curious about. So if I had, for example, 85 red, we could mix up the difference in the middle there.
Correct.
You'd still make a handsome profit.
I'd make a killing.
I see what you did there. Okay. What are these colors used for?
Don't worry about it. All you need to know is it's currency for my shop.
As reassuring as that isn't.
Wonderful.
Okay. And then just to take a shot in the dark. Oh no, hold on. I'm gonna wait on that one. I'm gonna wait on that. How much would as a magical and/or silvered axe go for? One pulls out mine, similar to in design to this one, if you have it for preference.
I mean, I can go ransack the Dragonborn camp to the south for you real quick. I'm sure they'd have an axe kind of similar to that one.
I meant in magical or silver. I can go ask them.
If you
That actually is
think you got the time to do that, go nuts, man.
That actually is a
Woman,
question.
dragon person?
Miss will do.
Not trying to assume genders, I'm sorry.
Thank you for your conscious. Actually, that brings up a valid point.
Uh-huh.
If the Dragonborn don't live in town,
Hmm?
do they use the same currency and everything?
I mean, they did back when they were champions.
And there's no arbitrary definition of price other than what the person selling it for it requests. Is that right?
What?
Thank you for the idea you gave me.
Okay. Just looks confused.
Very well. Helmia, if you don't mind, I think perhaps we should gather together with the rest of the group and discuss what we all know, so that way everyone can take advantage of our good friend here's shop and the knowledge there too. Either way,
actually, that would
have
be
you... Sorry, please go ahead. I apologize.
It was just a great, like saying that would probably be a really good idea.
Have you considered a water feature
Huh?
to go along with the fireworks?
No.
Have you considered a water feature?
Fire and water don't really mix that well.
Well, one would be for the introduction, one would be to, encourage people to be calm and take their time, therefore buying more.
No, because if you're calm and you're taking your time, you're burning the clock.
Touché. Thank you very much. I'm sure we'll be seeing you again soon.
I will be right here.
Thank you.
Alright. Here, do you know
Shall
what they
we?
went? Because I left before everyone else.
I feel quite certain we can simply step outside and ask someone. I don't believe there's such a thing as privacy for us right now.
No, probably not.
So, for Gideon and Delore and not Rhyme Tongue, as you guys are wandering up towards the potion shop, the orb cuts to, and it's and the party has now encountered the humble, wonderful merchant Grits, purveyor of the crystals and keeper of magical wares. And you see pictures of Kalmia and Kier from behind, talking with a little short rotund goblin who's doing a lot of dances and stuff. And it's and they now have discovered that magical items are on the table, but they come at a price. As the magical silver frickin' rapier appears on the wall.
Would we see that as we're walking out the door?
Yeah.
And we all see each other as we both kind of exited about roughly the same time.
Yeah, sure.
You weren't wrong about the whole no privacy thing.
Wish I was. Very well.
Is it still showing
So-
us?
No.
Hi, y'all.
If there's any villagers around, I'm gonna step off to a side and a shady spot and turn myself back into normal rhyme tongue.
Cool.
I think what we need right now
It's
is
sanity
for
and
all of
drink.
us. I was going to say a planning session and a drink, but yes. Excuse me, I apologize. A planning session and a drink, yes. Perhaps a number of drinks. But I would like to try that fountain because I swear I still think there's a bob of something stuck underneath one of my ribs.
Oh, you're telling me, and have me just look like a strong
Wait.
gust of wind would kill them.
Wasn't the fountain mentioned with the three of us in the other building? Oh, okay.
I think it was mentioned to all of us at some point, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So let's
I was thinking
go
my-
take a dip in the mountain.
Before we
Take a
go,
dip or take a drink.
Phil, because you just came in, the different color redeems, as now everybody knows what they're for, is for the special item shop.
so real quick, you guys were in that item shop thing. Is there any way to get rid of the shine?
Yes.
Yeah, they're good.
It's currency.
Okay.
All this shining stuff is currency that he takes.
Specifically
Dolores,
for
here's-
magic things.
I'm gonna set
They
my
are
hand on Dolores'
transferable.
shoulder. They are? Oh, they are? I'm gonna set my hand on Dolores,
Yeah.
transfer
Not
shiny shit.
Not like that. You gotta go into
it
the
was
shop. There's this like orb crystal thing. You both gotta place your hands
It's-
on it.
We can all pool our resources together if we want to. We are
Well,
considered to be working as a team, therefore transferring things between team members is apparently acceptable.
Well, I'll deal better with the shiny shit off of me. Gideon, I'm assuming you're the same.
Typically.
Delore, would you mind if I gave you my shiny shit?
I was actually hoping to give up mine.
Oh, come now, let's just put it all here. They aim at me the most anyway.
But thank
So-
you, that's
Well,
kind.
I get to be the tank and the bank. Yay!
I mean, you are probably the most financially reasonable of us.
Responsible.
Why would you say that?
How do you figure?
It's tank and bank and I help.
Oh,
Did you say that because he's a dragonborn?
You being racist?
No.
Kier disappears.
Specious-
Kier disappears.
Oh, God
Do-
damn it.
Do you think that your party is trying to give you a horde? And how does that make you feel?
David,
Oh,
it has been an amazing adventure so far. I am so glad to be part of it. Honestly, when I think about this, and it reminds me of a small dog I used to have when I was young.
For everybody,
Beautiful,
for
beautiful
everybody
creature.
else, there's just a close-up of Kier's face at the giant orb, and you're all seeing this confessional of Kier, and it all clicks all of a sudden. That every time you've disappeared, you're talking to the town.
I assumed.
And
Oh,
I
no.
don't know that.
As
And
Kier
I'm the
proceeds
only
to tell a
person-
story about a dog.
Yes, tiny
fucking
little
dog.
terrier. I miss him. I miss him so desperately. But he taught me. Sorry, I don't talk about it much.
It's okay. Take your time.
When-
she's comparing us to a fucking dog.
When he passed, he taught me one of the most important lessons. I carry it to this day. Don't tell people stuff who you don't trust. David, it has been lovely to speak with you.
It's been a pleasure. Have a great time. You're
Am
poofed
I-
back.
if
You're,
I'm-
you're poofed back to town. For the first time since you've arrived, the townsfolk are looking at you with side eyes, and there's just one quiet boo.
You just compare us to a fucking dog.
No, I was using it. Hold on, excuse me. I was using it as an example because I don't know who that is, and I'm not going to start telling my intimate thoughts to someone who does not have my best intentions at heart.
We've done nothing but try to help you, and you don't trust us?
I don't.
Kier.
Where is David? Is David here?
Kier.
David, show me. Put up your hand,
The,
please.
the townsfolk, dejectedly, disappointedly, like, stop congregating and just, like, go back about their townsfolk stuff.
Kier.
See?
Kier.
Yes.
Every time we get pulled into that little confessional thing, we're talking directly to the town as a whole.
I was talking to a floating orb named David.
Yeah, no, it's being projected for everyone to see.
Yeah, that's how I saw you guys initially, or Delore initially, being a princess and everything. I thought you guys knew.
It would have been nice to be told that. However, I will admit, nothing I said was in anything. I would have said it again. Probably would have phrased it differently. But I still don't trust whoever these producers or whatever the people who sent Cal and his minions and friends over there to get slaughtered are. And since I don't know them, I don't trust them. And I'm assuming that these people have something to do with what's going on. To use the phrase I believe my grandmother said, backstage. I don't know what's going on behind the curtains, and I don't feel like trusting my secrets to it.
Was your grandmother typically on the stage?
Actually, believe it or not, my grandmother was an opera singer.
Oh, okay, wrong stage.
Chef, you will have advantage.
Wow.
You will have advantage on your next roll.
Oh, thank you.
Kalmia, you get 50 more purple. Gideon, give yourself 50 green. Rhyme Tongue, give yourself 50 blue. And Delore, give yourself 50 red. And you can all
you.
thank Phil.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you, Phil.
First red of the game. Cool.
So I'm gonna ask this question kindly. Should we now have Kier hold the money for us, but you not have him buy things for us? And I mean no offense about this, Kier, but they don't like you anymore.
None taken. I'm fine to be the bank. I mean, what are they going to do? Try to kill me again? Wait. Yes, they are. It's not
They
really
can-
going to.
Kill you outside of the path. I'm assuming
Yes,
that
they
means
did that.
death in and of itself.
They did that 3 times.
While we're on the path.
If they want to try to kill me on the path, they'll try to kill me on the path regardless of what I do.
I'm talking
If
about
we
off
don't-
the path.
If we don't do it off the path, if every person in this town wanted to try to kill me for whatever reason, there's very little I could do to stop them. At this point, whether or not I'm carrying the glowy bits, I don't really see as relevant.
Well, I'm talking about, them jacking up the prices on you if you want to make a purchase.
That's why I'm going to be the bank, and I'm going to ask one of you to grab something that I need. Because you are correct.
Well,
However,
let's go and just transfer money then.
Very well.
I don't know. I think I'll
Transfer
hang on to
money-
mine right now. Wouldn't want to give you a horde.
Is that a dragon joke?
Yes, it was.
I'll start
Are
walking
you
off
being
with-
racist again?
Yes, yes.
It's because of my scales, isn't it? I see how it is.
And I'm walking
I
off
will
here,
remember
that-
this.
I'll respond
sorry?
in Draconic. As I'm walking off and here, if you say, is it because of my scales? I'll respond to just in Draconic. No, it's not because of your fucking scales.
Language!
Jesus fuck. Let's get this over with.
I'm not sure which god that is, but I don't think it's Parliament. Very well.
Do those transfers.
There's a crystal in Gritz's shop, I think he said.
Yup.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold the door open.
Be prepared to be amazed. I go in last.
I go in
Yeah.
first.
You guys,
'Cause I'm
you
short.
guys go through the door. It is a pitch black void of nothingness. And then eventually, like a couple torches light up. Fireworks start going off, and a little table appears, and a goblin hops up on it, starts doing a dance. He's short, he's fat, he's adorable, and as he continues to dance, more and more storefront just starts appearing, and then it's just final fireworks go off. Flourish. Hello, noble champions, welcome.
Hey, Matt, can I use prestidigitation to snuff out every light that I see every time it pops up? I'm popping bubbles
You can
with
try to.
prestidigitation. That allows me to snuff out any candle or small flame.
Sure. Every time you do, another one just pops up and appears. Oh, somebody's trying to play a bonus game. I see. Well then, it's he claps his hands. It's a little timer appears above his head. He's all right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Wonderful. Go. Timer starts ticking down. A whole bunch of fireworks start firing off.
Just going in as quick as I can.
Okay.
Ooh.
bad. It's a cantrip.
And it's actually pretty challenging. They're going really fast. It's like you managed to get about 19% completion. It's like a booming voice is like, better luck next time. It's like then like a little chest appears in front of you, Rhyme Tongue.
Dear God, please don't make a noise when I open this chest. I'll open the chest.
You open the chest, you get 5 red.
Does it automatically go to me, or do I have to touch it?
Automatically goes to you.
Fuck. Alright, I'll put my hand in the orb.
I do as well.
Transfer 55 resplendent red and 50 brilliant blue.
Here, add 50 blue and 55 red to your sheet. Rhyme Tongue, you can delete 55 red, 50 blue.
I'm no longer fucking glowing, thank God.
You no longer glow.
For now.
I'm not touching anything anymore.
Why is that?
I don't want to glow.
Certain parts of your anatomy will be relieved.
Why don't you want the glow?
Hey, Matt.
You're not there. Sorry.
Because it gives me away to people?
No, it doesn't.
What do you mean?
The glow is only viewable to myself and to the champions. Like, enemies and everything can't see it.
And townsfolk can't see it either?
No,
Only
it doesn't
you?
apply to them.
Oh.
You want it back?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Transfer back.
no, like that's just something that's just a between us thing, and nothing else can see them. It's fine.
It's a mild annoyance, but if that's the case, I feel bad about it then.
I'm all about making you guys feel good.
After they're done, I put my hand on the crystal. I want to see how much red and green I have from the ruby. The ruby and emerald.
From the ruby and emerald, 100 red, 100 green.
Yes. Cool.
All right, Cal, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm going to the fountain.
Cool.
Just diving in and healing.
You dive in, heal yourself to max HP, and you can consider yourself long rested.
Okay.
Neat.
You're like, holy
That's
shit, this
right.
fountain is refreshing.
Right? Do I? Damn. Okay. After I get healed up at the fountain, I'm gonna go to the potion shop.
Okay.
And just stock up on a couple of healing potions.
Your
Group.
group's current allotment, says Potion Maker, would be 5 minor potions of healing for the day.
5 minor potions for the day.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But-
I'll go ahead and grab
But
a potion.
while you're out there in the trials, in the game, should you happen across some ingredients and bring them back for me, I can make you above what your allotment is. And I could also use those to improve your potions that you get. Currently, you guys are at minors.
Really? Thank you for that little tidbit.
You're welcome, champion.
And I'll write that down in like a little note and then just stick it in my pocket just as a reminder for later. The note literally just says, look for ingredients.
I can
But
also
I'll
make
pick
you.
up our-
I can also make you elixirs. So, like for example, you guys are currently out there in Maidenland. So, like if you found like some frost blooms and stuff, I can make you things to like make you immune to cold and stuff.
Got anything for making us immune to poison?
Nope. Again, would need materials.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you're not going to find those in that area. You'd have to go to the jungle to get the stuff for poison, so on and so forth.
Okay. What ingredients can I get from the different areas that you could, like in a general sense?
I mean, let's see here. In the current area that you're in, you could get frost blooms, you could get ice ivy, icy, ice V. I don't know. I'm working on a name for that. And if you dive the deepest dungeon, you would be able to find some preliminary stuff that will be very helpful for another zone with some fire bloom.
Okay. That's writing this all down as notes to give to the group later. Alright, that's actually pretty useful. That's actually really useful information. Thank you.
Wow, it's almost like we're trying to help you guys or something. It's weird.
I know. Weird. Complete sarcasm. I'll go ahead and pick up my group's potion allotment for the day. And
add 5 minor potions of healing to your inventory.
Potions of healing.
Minor,
yeah. Heal potions. Okay, added.
Right. And back to the other group.
Is Grizzit wearing any tabard representing the monster?
Nope.
Grizzit,
Yeah.
is everything in here between us and only between us?
Me and my brother. And you guys.
Does it go to any other townsfolk?
Nope. And like he'll like pull out like a strange like magical looking device and click and the orb behind you turns off. What's up?
Do spells work against townsfolk?
I mean, what kind of spell?
Like a charm type spell.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Not that it'd be necessary, but yeah.
Okay.
I mean, everybody's pretty much programmed to be compliant. You don't really need to charm them.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna like shudder at the word programmed. But okay. Here, I'll meet you guys at the tavern real quick. I'm gonna see a couple things, and I'm going to shift back to the citizen.
Jimothy.
Yep, Timothy.
Jimothy.
And I'm gonna Jimothy. And I'm gonna go back.
Jimothy.
I'm gonna just go in the back next door.
Alright.
Programmed by whom?
Oh, geez. I wonder. The Isle of Osmo. The town of Osmo. I wonder who could possibly have programmed them. Maybe it's a giant lich named Osmo. I don't know. That'd be weird.
Yes, and the producers?
Producers? Oh, you mean like David?
If he's a producer.
I mean, he's a production assistant. He's supposed to guide you guys when you're in confessionals.
Okay. Tulip, help me out here. Who did Cal say sent him and his friends and everything?
Out of character, I don't remember if he said that. Probably did, didn't he? Crap.
He said production just sent them there.
Yeah, he only said
Just
production.
assigned
He
him
didn't
there.
say who.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
3
Sorry.
random color redeems and 1 care for Kier. Kier! It's like, oh, hey, and your request thing. It's like, it's not very durable, but a freebie. Sets down like a shoddily made axe. It looks like it'd have like 2 swings on it.
Oh, kind, thank you.
But it is silver.
Yes, it is. I pick it up, like, showing it the actual respect I would show, like, a weapon I really like, and slide it into my belt so it's right there ready for use. Thank you so much.
3 random colors. So that'd be to Lord, you get 50 green.
Thank you.
Rhyme Tongue, you get 50 purple. And Kier, get 50 blue.
Yay!
You can all thank Ashley for that.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thanks, Ashley.
Alright, is there anything else I can help you guys with?
Yeah, fist wraps.
Fist wraps? What kind of fist
Mhm.
wraps?
Just something that would one to keep my hands cold and give me a better grip on my weapons.
It'll like turn back to the wall and like the purple tabard would fall down and it was like does like a couple finger twirls and like stuff like rotates. It's like leather okay with you, champ?
That would be fine.
Cool. That would be 100 purple.
100 purple. These are magical.
Uh-huh.
They are magical.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then yeah, I have 100 purple.
Boop. Remove 100 purple from your sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulls down the wraps and sets them on the counter for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Nice.
Yep, do that, do that. Add +1 dex. And your hands feel warm, as if like they would be immune to cold. In fact, your entire body feels warm, as if it's immune to cold.
Nice.
I had a lot of fun building this shop, by the way.
I can tell.
Oh! Kier, you're disappeared to the void again! Hey Kier, we have a question for from one of the townsfolk.
Oh, okay.
What are your thoughts on the rest of your group keeping their stories hidden from you?
Honestly, David, I'd have to say that I believe, as was the case at my temple, we all have our own stories. We all have our pasts. There are things in my past I'm quite certain I would not like others to know. Why and what are my own and for my own reasons. I don't. So long as the loyalty is given, and they do their best to do what they say they are supposed to do, I don't believe I need to know anyone's secrets. That being said, I'm always going to be curious about the people I'm with. I'm going to want to know, more of their stories to try to bring more joy to myself and to help me bring joy to the lives of others.
Awesome answer. Thank you, Kier.
You're quite welcome. And to the townsperson, hello.
And teleported back to the shop.
I'm inquiring about footwear and just kind of browsing the list as it.
What kind of footwear are you looking for?
Anytime.
Any kind?
I don't know what you have on hand.
Oh man, I've got so many things. I mean, it's been hundreds of years. Let's see here. We've got
Magic horseshoes.
We've got let's see. We've got some. We've got some boots of featherfall. We got some boots of flight. We got some make you faster, increase your movement speed. We got boots of jumping. Those are all of our footwears.
Who's the slowest in our group?
I think we're all about base speed 30, right?
I didn't know if anybody slowed down to armor or something.
Yep.
Yeah, think that would be slowed down right now with armor would be gear.
Mm-hmm. That's all.
Well, my
Rhyme Tongue.
speed's 30.
Rhyme Tongue has full
Or
plate,
Rhyme
dragon plate.
Tongue. That's true. Rhyme Tongue does have full dragon plate. I'm not there with you guys, but I'll shut up.
Neither is he.
How much are the make it go fast boots?
That would be, they appear on the wall behind the red tapestry. 750 red.
I am nowhere near that.
Yet.
Good point. Good point.
Out of curiosity, do you also accept trades?
Yeah, I trade the crystals for the stuff.
Crystals.
Gestures
Look
to your
lovely.
multi-rainbow.
I didn't know if they had a physical form.
I mean, sometimes they do, but like when you take them, like the essence will transfer to you, and that's what the glowing stuff is.
Oh.
I trade that for these. So yes.
You don't trade other equipment?
No. Why would I? If you fail, I get to just take the stuff off your corpses.
Y'all might want to consider getting some more getting cold stuff. Apparently, these were cold resisting.
I think we need to have a strategy session together first, so we can all agree on what we do or do not need before we start making purchases of that caliber. Is there a time your shop is closed between now and the end of the games, like sundown
Nope,
perhaps?
open 24/7. Whenever you venture through my door, the store will appear.
That's most kind.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Unless you guys do something dumb like offend me or attack me, in which case the store will be close to you.
Fortunately, I have no intention of doing that.
Awesome.
Gideon, Johannes, anything?
I'm okay right now. If we want to reconvene, we can reconvene and figure out a plan. I do suggest we all go take a look at the fountain.
Right with you there.
All right, I'll see you guys next time.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Interventions can't be used for dick move. What do you mean by that, Pierce?
What do you mean intervention can't be used for a dick move?
You try
it. If Matt likes it and allows it, it could be used for anything.
We. Right, Kier, same thing. When you get into the fountain, you are healed back up to full HP, and you essentially have had taken a long rest.
Thank you.
Okay. So all of us, we're going to the fountain, the three of us from the shop.
Yep.
4.
Did Deadly say he was going to the fountain first, or did he say he would meet us at the tavern after he checked a few things?
I'll meet you at the tavern.
Okay.
All right, Rhyme Tongue. What are you getting into?
I went back to the door, the next door, as a villager,
Uh-huh.
as Timothy or Jimothy.
Jimothy.
Timothy. Yes. Is Cal around?
Who's Cal?
You know, he's about yay height, blonde hair.
I don't know Cal, Jimothy. Sorry.
Maybe he got an Osmo's good bad side. Okay. Have a good day.
You too?
Once I'm outside, I'll jump into like a bush and rechange myself.
Okay. They just seem confused as to why you're in their store when you no longer are escorting the champions and you have your own store
Yeah, I
that
know.
you're supposed to be in. They're like, what are
Yeah, I know.
you doing? What are you doing, Jimothy? You're gonna be turned into a pile of bones again.
God damn it, Jimothy.
Damn it, Jimothy.
I'll go to the fountain and I'll meet everyone at the tavern.
Yeah. Anybody who protects the fountain. Anybody who protects the fountain, make sure you've healed all of your HP and can long rest yourself.
Is it 50?
It's whatever your hit point maximum is at the
Oh,
top.
sorry, there it is. Hello.
Yeah, that
out of
button has
character,
saved me so many times.
I genuinely hope we run across Jimothy while Deadly is just
Well, Deadly is
trying to do
Jimothy.
his- Yeah. Just
Well, looks like
100%.
someone got replaced quickly.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
So, fireworks go off in the middle of town.
No, go
Taking
away.
cover!
No.
Gris got
It's
a little
Grit's shop
excited.
again!
He got a little excited.
All right. Is anybody not going to the tavern?
I will, just with a quick swing through the potion shop.
All right. You go up to the potion shop. Hey, champion, what's up?
Hi, how's it going?
Doing good.
Do you have any alchemical silver?
Chemical silver. Opens up a chest. Evens or odds?
Odds.
Wait, unfortunately, I ran out from the last time, but there might be a supply store out somewhere in one of the things. It's like if you
Okay,
look
cool.
for you guys are like in ice level right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's like an encampment where there's like a fire that's like been put out in a bunch of tents. I think you might be able to find some there.
Okay. How about alchemist acids? Odds.
Evens or odds.
One flask of acid.
Yay! Thank you.
Anytime, man.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know what you're up to, but I am digging this whole, like, you've just got, like, a whole bunch of different stuff. And this is actually the potion shop person telling Gideon this. It's like, I'm a giant fan, like, of all your various weird things. Can't wait to see how you use it all.
I can't wait. As a player, I can't wait to see how you're going to utilize all of this. Especially that 10-foot pole.
I didn't get that.
As a
It
As a
wasn't,
player, I
it
am
wasn't
quite nervous.
collapsible. It
Yeah,
wasn't
I can't-
collapsible. You couldn't get it.
I'm barely 3 foot tall. I cannot carry a 10-foot pole on my back.
Deadly, I can't hear you if you're talking. I saw the mouth move.
Your mic being stupid again.
As a player, I know what the 10-foot pole is for.
yeah, me too. But
All right.
Yeah. 100%.
All right, Delore,
All
are you
right.
doing anything in town?
I'll offer hugs to anyone that walks by me.
Hell yeah. You get all the
Anyone-
hugs.
Oh yeah, all of them are super nice and heartfelt.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll go to the tavern.
Give me a... Let me look at the character sheet. Core sheet. Thank you. Give me a... Oh, dang. Give me an investigation.
There it is. Shit.
Ooh.
All right, cool. Then don't worry about it.
No! I hate you.
No, you don't. You don't hate me at all.
No.
Trust me, it's better that you didn't get it.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, what you don't know can definitely kill you.
It's fine. Alright, then, let's see here. Delore makes her way to the tavern. Gideon, anything after potion shop?
Tavern.
Tavern. And you're all back in the tavern. Do I,
Um,
oh, I already have tavern. Never mind.
This bard is
What?
really catchy.
yeah. Once everyone is at the tavern, like as they're coming in, assuming I was probably one of the first ones here,
Uh-huh.
I'm handing out the minor healing potions.
Everybody get one minor healing potion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kier,
Matt?
Kier, when you grab yours, the vial shatters.
I see.
Did you have to break it?
I
Not my
barely
fault.
touched it. No, I already have one in my pack. It's okay. Matt, I'm assuming a potion of lesser healing and a minor potion of healing is the same thing?
I don't believe so. Let's just check. Healing potion.
I don't think so.
5e. Yeah, they'd be the same thing.
Okay.
Well, one was from a care, the other was from Balion.
One was from
but you already
offending the
got-
townspeople.
So for everybody who knows, because I've looked these up for on D&D now, all of you have like a regular potion of healing, not greater, superior, supreme, anything.
Yep. I figured.
I just didn't know what the terms for them were. Shock.
That's what I figured. That was just
You guys have reconvened.
Are there villagers near us?
Outside of like the typical tavern person, no.
Okay.
Are there orbs near us?
Yes.
always.
Out of curiosity. Okay. Did I miss something and they've always been there? Like noticeably so? Or
Nobody's ever went looking for them.
I know that smile because I've smiled at myself. Okay. Well, what do we think?
I'm gonna grab my
call for
stick.
drinks.
I'm gonna grab my scholar pack out.
Definitely need some better music.
That's not the problem right now.
If only we
I'd
had
like-
God.
Well, Matt, after Kier says, if only we had a bard, I'll pull out my lyre and start strumming, just slightly, not really playing anything in particular, just a bunch of different minor melodies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Begin.
only.
I'm gonna pull out my scholar pack, and on a piece of paper, I am going to write, townsfolk cannot discern me from somebody else when transformed. And I'm gonna try to not have it visible to the orbs.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of just show it around a little bit.
Phil, the answer is both.
So, if we need more healing potions while we're out in the field, let me know.
Oh, can you make
try
them?
a little bit if I have a little extra time, some ingredients.
Speaking of ingredients, and I'll pull up the notes list that I got of ingredients from the potion shop, or from the and pass it around. The potion shop person said they could make us different types of potions if we bring them ingredients.
Are these the list of
Do you-
ingredients we need?
These are the base ingredients for the different potions.
Who here is
Do we know what
Um,
these? Do we know what they look like?
No.
That would have been what I was about to ask.
Is anybody here good with nature?
Not with the plant kind.
Matt,
Yes.
Nature or survival? Is anybody skilled in nature or survival?
with my
I'm not answering for
proficiency-
people.
with my proficiency with the alchemy supplies, would I be able to recognize these ingredients if I see them out in the wild?
Yeah.
A good use of a toolkit right there.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Give the feet to him then.
So I will keep
So-
an active eye out for any ingredients while we're traveling.
So I think one thing that I think we all could do better to help us in our combat might be to understand one another's combat talents. I pull out a deck of cards and and I use aces and kings to represent different people. So I remember when we were going into our first combat, we effectively each were trying to fight a separate group, whether on purpose or by accident. I was trying to fight two of the bigger flying ones. I believe that Cal, you were trying to fight. You got flanked and were trying to fight two or three a distance away from me, and I believe that Rhymetongue, you had a similar issue. We were not able to help and back each other up. Perhaps we need to have a better understanding of each other's preferred combat tactic. I'm sorry my accent is going everywhere right now. It is very hard for me to keep that voice and without basically sounding like Mrs. Doubtfire, who's losing her voice.
The barkeep, as he walks over to refresh your drinks, accidentally trips, and one of the flagons smacks Delore right in the side of the head.
Are you okay?
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry, Chan. Towel, trying to dry you off. I'm so sorry. Champion, take 4 harm, Delore. Caught you right in the temple. And you can thank Phil for that.
Thank you, Phil.
The nicest person in chat throwing brick. What has this world come to?
I'm gonna towel him off as well
Oh, thank you, Champion.
and help him pick up his things.
He goes back to the bar to try to refill the drinks for you guys.
So I
Oh no, you're the one that's more military experience. I assume.
Well,
Right.
yes, actually, I put the ace of, I move the ace of dragons. Let's say this is me. Here. And I scoot it forward. Moving it. Traditionally, I would normally be somewhere towards the front. I believe I carry some of the heaviest armor. I'm the only one with a shield. And honestly, I think I can take a hit a little bit better than most of you. So, what other roles? I remember seeing Gideon. I saw you, or more accurately, I didn't see you in the trees. I remember that Rhymetongue, you were also in the trees for a while.
You guys keep talking.
Gamia?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. Kalmia, I remember you were a little bit further back, and well, Delore, honestly, I'm surprised you didn't try to make friends with all of them.
Oh, I tried.
Who's to say she didn't try?
You try.
Well, you'll forgive me. I suppose I was too busy being bludgeoned to death.
Kira, I think the only thing stopping Delore from making friends with all of them was the fact that she doesn't speak Infernal.
Language barriers will not stop me from making a friend.
I wish they would.
It's entirely possible that Grizz may have some sort of spell of translation or some such.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Mirror.
I'm in character, not laughing, because I fully understand what you mean. As a player, though, spell of translation would be just the perfect name for understand all languages.
It's either that or try to call it a babblefish.
I like it.
There's your real nerd reference right there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
My previous fear of them being civilians is highly, highly unlikely. So I definitely think we should just eliminate them all.
Yes.
They are evil. They don't belong on this plane. They should be returned to the plane they need to be at.
It's awfully discriminatory of you.
I mean,
If somebody enters your house wanting to kill you, do you offer your throat or do you offer theirs?
I offer any food that I have in my place of living, a place to stay, and if they still wish to end my life, I would not cause them harm, but I would probably attempt to protect myself.
As spoken as somebody who has guards. Okay. Mm-hmm.
But they also did not attack us until they were attacked.
I guarantee you they would have tried to murder us.
Well,
How do you know?
okay.
Do you see them wearing tabards? They're betting what will die or not die.
The
only
tabards
way-
are of the boss villains.
Not
and the
all.
different colored crystal things.
All right. Excuse me. Yes, we can assume that most likely the reason for there being several score creatures, all of whom are, and I can vouch for this personally, somewhere on the evil spectrum, was most likely not to allow us to talk our way through it. Unfortunately, I believe we are in something of a gladiatorial arena here, and yes, this is, I believe, blood sports. So, if someone breaks into my house with orders to attack me, I don't particularly care at that moment who sent that person more than I care about stopping that person. Once I've stopped them, I can go ahead and question and everything else, but until I stop the knife coming from my chest, I can't debate the other issues. If I don't stop this person before they stab me, then their methods and reasoning and who sent them and why they're here ultimately falls by the wayside because I'll never be able to know. It is not pleasant, but strength is the first virtue for a reason. And the gods gave us strength, gave us people like me and Rhyme Tongue, maybe, to defend those who can't, so that way they don't have to offer their homes, their food, their valuables, and their very lives. People like me exist to keep people, good people, even some bad people, from having to deal with it, to deal with the evils and the anger and the machinations that are out there. That is literally what my entire temple, my religion, is based upon. We stand. We are the shield. Whether they are good or bad, the fact that they are trying to harm others, for whatever reason, makes it so that way they cannot be allowed to do so.
Gear disappears.
He's very popular today.
And talking so passionately,
Hey, Kier, we got another question from one of the townsfolk. Who in your party is the most likely to stab you?
Most likely to stab me?
If you had to guess, who is most likely to stab you out of your group?
Clarification. Stab me in the chest or stab me in the back?
Just stab you.
Matt,
In the
just out of
chest?
curiosity,
Shutting up. Go on, Kier.
In the chest, I dare say Delore would be the most likely. Only because she seems the kind of person who would make sure I saw it coming
Yeah,
and could
real
defend
friends
myself.
stab you in the front. Got it.
Precisely. In the back, I don't know. Maybe Rhyme Tongue? I'm guessing here.
Cool. Thank you, Kier.
I don't think any of them would stab me in the back, though. I think they'd all try to stab me in the face.
I don't know. You're the one who put a clarification. The question was only who's most likely to stab you. Anyways, thanks, Kier. And
You're welcome.
teleported back to the table. Tedley, we can't hear you again.
Was there an orb near us?
Nope.
Okay.
Delore looks slightly horrified and slightly offended that you would think that she
Yeah,
would.
but you guys could hear the giant orb outside of the tavern.
Oh, yeah.
And Kier,
I was about to ask. I was about to
Yeah.
ask that.
Yeah, I was about to ask, are we sitting on the top of the top floor of the tavern outside?
no, you
Yes,
just see
Delore?
you can just see the inside of that building.
Okay.
Delore, in my lifetime, I cannot tell you the number of people who have tried to kill me.
I can't tell if I should
The fact
tell
that someone would try to kill me, who will try to murder me, is not something that I particularly find upsetting anymore.
Studio audience. Aww. Cuts through the air.
To go back to your original thing here, so we have you as our front line here, right? Okay. Gideon, I'm assuming you're a stealthy stabber.
More or less.
I can see stealth stabbing. Cool. Delore, Cal, I am information gathering and front line as well. With a little bit of extra pizzazz.
And I do this in character.
a little pizzazz questioning, like with the question mark at the end of that.
Well, I've been gifted a little bit more than some others in some ways.
The average paladin, you mean?
Well, a lot of the average paladins are given a particular oath, and I've been, I think, kind of seems on the railroad of vengeance, honestly. Everyone else is usually of the ancients and such, so.
I myself am.
Right in my face.
Yeah, I can see it too. That's funny.
Yeah.
Michael Bay. Michael Bay.
So, Cal, what exactly do you do, Cal?
Target confirmed.
I get that. Sorry, already that caught me way more off guard than it should have. Mostly crowd control for the most part. I've got an assortment of spells under my belt. I've been trained as both a bard and a sorcerer.
Is that where you keep them?
Back to line.
Yeah.
So, Dolor, we will need to kill stuff.
I understand that.
We will need you to kill stuff.
I will not.
Would you be willing to make the compromise of incapacitating them?
Yes.
You can't incapacitate with magic.
Then I will find other ways. But I will not cause harm to others unless it is absolutely necessary. And my...
Matt, are you okay?
I'm great. I'm perfect.
I'm just sitting here watching up and down.
Keep going. Keep going.
Is this a rating system? The applause meter's down right now, but it was up earlier.
5 toes up. Keep going.
My term for absolutely necessary for me is for people that just... I have yet to encounter someone, but I would imagine that I would only bring myself to harm someone else if they truly refuse to change their heart. I see good in everyone, and I try to bring that out. I don't want to cause people harm because, please let me finish. I do not like to cause people harm because you never know what their story is, or why they're here, or if they are misunderstood, or if they're capable of change. But I do understand that that there are not many that think the way I do. If you wish to end another's life, if you can accept that for yourself and what it will do to you in the future, or if it won't affect you at all, go for it. But I will not join you in ending the life of someone who could be better if they chose to.
Insight check.
What were you saying?
What do they?
Oh,
Mike.
Yeah, your mic.
Yeah, your mic's being weird.
Again.
Hate this fucking shit. What if I told you they are not dying?
I mean, to be fair, Cal and his friends didn't die. They just moved on to the next zone.
Yes.
But also, I understand your reasoning behind that, Dolor.
Stupid.
You sound very much so like my brother, and when talking like that, and it makes me a little homesick. Unfortunately. Jesus Christ, Gideon.
I know things.
I see all.
You know it all.
Does anybody have any rope?
Yes.
I have some
Why?
rope.
And then possibly something that could be used to stuff in somebody's mouth as a gag?
I'm sure we could find something.
Where is this going? If I...
Oh, Dolor, I'm not killing anybody.
Okay. You need some time alone somewhere else then? What's this gag for?
Remember they said the cannon would be too difficult to easily transport. But I
I'm not
love
strapping
it.
the cannon. I am not strapping the cannon to you. No matter how funny that would be, a dragonborn with a cannon on their back. That's not my plan.
Oh no, I was assuming that you were going to try to put her in it.
Oh, that'd be fucking
See?
To be fair, I'd fit better.
Like a circus act.
I'm not gonna let you guys shoot her out of the cannon. She might be
So-
small and dainty and fit, but you guys are not shooting her out of a cannon.
We still need to solve the problem of the weapons, though.
Okay. Delor, I understand. I apologize. Do you need to go?
No.
I understand where I believe you come from ethically. I understand why you would have that belief. I respect it even. If it was up to me, we'd be able to solve all of our problems in such a way. However, is your life yours to risk? You are a princess. There are people who rely on you, your decisions, for their very lives. The soldiers in your kingdom's army, the farmers who look to you for help in case that a crop might fail. The moral implications of one person versus the implications of where you are going, where you are destined to be. Can you, in all fairness, attempt to say, my life is mine to give in order to hopefully make one person better, when you sit here and say, I have to decide whether or not to declare war on a neighboring country. I have to decide how to defend my lands from brigands. I'm sorry, Matt, what was that?
Oh, that was for
I was to treat you something, don't worry about it.
Cheer or treat myself.
Okay.
Because I didn't want you guys to think I wasn't paying attention. I was just relaxing listening to you guys roleplay.
Oh. I thought you were dying.
Nope.
Your life, due to the circumstances of your birth, through no fault or cause of your own, is only to be used in service of others, for that is what to rule is. You give up who you could have been in order to go and do your best for your kingdom. You do not have the luxury of believing that you can take the world one person at a time, because your very existence means you are going to have to be focusing on what is best for your kingdom and the individuals in it. Trying to say that I'm willing to fight for one person to make them better is noble and good, and it should be applauded.
I feel.
Saying that your life can be put at risk for one stranger who does not know you and who may never trust you enough to be able to do what you would like them to do, to come to your way of thinking, not necessarily their own. Are you, as a princess and as a person, able to risk your life in such a way?
Nobody ever asks to be born a princess, to rule a kingdom, to have that responsibility on your shoulders. I love my people. I always have. I love to bring smiles to their faces, but I am not a leader. I can't make the decision to punish someone. I can't wage wars. I can't do it. The mere thought of that gives me nightmares. I cannot. I can't. And that's not fair to my people. I know it's not. But
From outside, a chilling yet feminine voice just seems to cut through the air. It's like, that's fine, princess. I'll take your lance and I'll make those choices for your people. I'll show them a real nightmare.
shoot
We
my
all
head
hear
up.
that?
We all
You
hear that?
all hear that.
Who the hell's...
That's exactly as.
I don't say that.
That's
My
exactly
hand
as
goes
it says, princess.
Straight to handle of a weapon.
I run out to
I'm
the
immediately,
big glass ball.
I immediately
No.
start readying spells.
Okay.
It's not your fault. It is not anything of your doing. You are a princess, however, whether you like it or not. You no more chose to do that than I chose to be a dragonborn. We each must live our lives as the gods have given them to us. Your life is not your own. And it never has been.
Gideon, you go outside.
Mm-hmm.
Night has set in. The town,
Ooh.
the island itself, everything has an eerie green glow to it. And you can see what looks like an aura off in the distance to the ocean, up through the sky, and pretty much enveloping the entire island of like an evil, almost like demonic green, just like kind of like radiating like some kind of aura. And standing in the giant orb in the middle of town, and when you step outside, all the townsfolk are like kneeling. And there is a fully metallic woman. You can't tell if it's armor or if it's her actual skin, just standing there in like a snowy field. Oh, the sneaky ones come out. Hello.
Don't say anything. Just kind of stares.
I'm waiting. And the orb cuts off. Perfect timing. Let's go. The music.
That was well timed, very well timed.
Well, Princess, I hope you understand. If you don't grow the gumption to do this, someone else will do it, and someone will do it worse. I've seen the horrors of people in power who abuse it and know they can get away with it. Someone like you needs to grow up a little bit to make the world a better place.
I've seen firsthand what happens when people in power stop caring and turn away from those they're supposed to protect and guide. My family did something similar. Your life has never been your own. But your love for your people, your wish to make their lives better, your wish to make the world better, you have so much potential to do that. However, to do that, you must survive. You do not have the luxury, as I understand it, to sit and have a moral objection to the necessities of survival. Just like you couldn't say, I find killing and eating meat objectionable. If that is all there is to sustain you, then that is all there is, and you must make a choice. Because if you don't, just as Rhymetongue said, another will. And that other will turn your kingdom into some hellish nightmare, probably quite a bit like this island.
But until that point, try not to jump in front of other fucking creatures trying to kill us. No matter the reasoning. Do we want to go see Jimothy for weapons? Or old Jimothy? I don't fucking know. Where Jimothy was.
I think it was his daughter, Kimothy.
Well, let's go to the weapons locate. Let's go to the weapons place and see what we can do.
Right. And for the rest of you, when you step out, it's nighttime, evil green aura all over the place, and like it looks like a bubble enveloping the island.
Yay.
So
Why
I
is it
saw her.
never a nice green? I'm sorry.
I know.
I saw her. The Iron Maiden.
Okay.
Is that who's down the path that we went down?
That's my assumption.
Crap.
Okay.
Luckily, I don't have heat metal.
She's the one who was taunting Delore.
Don't either. I have to
Oh.
check.
It's not like we can do anything about it now. Let's
How about we go
Wanna
do
get-
something about it? I start
Well,
to
let's
walk
go.
towards the gate.
We need to do
Oh.
weapons first.
Are we even able to, other than getting them silvered, which I'm still not sure who to talk to for that.
We need to go to where Jimothy was.
To the weapon stall?
Yes.
I can get behind that.
If we had, how pure are our silver coins that we normally have, that we would have?
Typically, they're silver plated.
Yeah.
Cheaper that way.
I don't
If we
know if we
can,
have enough
if-
silver.
Well, I remember seeing the villages using silver coins, etc. Therefore, there must be some form of the precious metal nearby. If we need to, we can melt down and then purify the silver and then simply case our weapons in it if we truly have to.
Well, luckily that won't last
Okay.
long in that manner.
Yeah.
I say this with for hope.
Well, let's go to the weapons
I feel like that's
person
good.
first and see what happens.
Yeah. I feel
Gideon, do
like
you use
I
daggers?
do up and down.
I finished my drink.
Not particularly. I
Okay,
can.
good. Nope, that's all I needed.
I've got a couple. Do you need some more daggers?
Nope, just asking a general question.
Calmia, a sword box like splats on the table in front of you.
Oh. I'm gonna open it.
There's a silver rapier inside.
Yes. I pull it out, hold it over my head. Like full on
Da-da-da-da.
Legend of Zelda. Yeah, full
By
on
the
Legend
power of
Zelda.
Grayskull.
Da-da-da-da.
Did anybody see how much a magic weapon was in the stranger's shop?
Well,
That one right there,
for-
that's 600 blue.
Yep.
It depends on what you're looking for.
And how hard it was to get, apparently. I'm still not sure what these additional currencies are used for.
Additional? Oh, you mean the...
It's only used.
The auras.
It's only used in the stranger shop.
Yes.
Grist shop.
But,
He is stranger to me.
yes, but
Sure.
to what end? We use coins because the precious metal value in them has a certain agreed upon value. What?
It's probably something
Value.
given to the other creatures that can easily instill in them to transfer back and forth. Since the creatures aren't dying, it's not costing anything, or it's magical crystal power. I don't fucking know. Magic.
Yeah.
Magic is bullshit.
Yes.
There it
Magic
is.
bullshit. I've been
It-
waiting on it from him.
It may be, but so many things have additional uses. I wonder what,
Sometimes a fork is a fork.
and sometimes it's so much more.
I won't
You
give
heard
up.
about the runnable fork as well.
I walked away already going to the weapon shop.
I finish my drink and go with him.
I'll stand up afterwards, after pulling the rapier out. And from now I've got one normal rapier and one regular rapier
Yep.
on each end. Because this is a thing we're doing. And yes, Matt, I will go ahead and add rapier silvered.
You can also thank Chi for that.
Thank you, Chi. I love you.
Gideon, you said you were heading for the gate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
I'm going with them.
Okay. And Calmia, what are you doing?
I'm walking. I'm going with here and right about for the weapon shop.
Okay. We will do weapon shop first.
Is it
There-
a door or is
No, it's like a tent stand thing. There's a
Oh,
guy.
got
There's this guy standing there in a gray tabard. Hey,
Does
what's
it look
going?
like the person I transform into?
Nope.
Okay.
If I
Yeah.
remember correctly, out of character. This is replacement.
Yep.
We need weapons.
You came to the right place, stranger.
Preferably silvered or magical. In
Well,
nature.
magical items you'd only be able to find over at Grit's shop. He is
Silver?
the purveyor of all things magical.
And silver.
Silvered. Most of our silver items were taken by the last group of champions, who sadly fell in battle, and I believe they're still out in the field.
I'm gonna take out the 2 daggers, and if we use these to silver weapons,
I mean, well, like what? Melt them down and then like reforge them or something?
melt them down, coat, melt them down, reforge. Any one of the 2 options.
I mean, that'd take time, and that's not something you really have a lot of.
So you can offer us nothing.
I can offer you a wide array of weapons, but if you're looking for like special weapons, sadly, I currently do not have anything silver. I have gold. Would you like some gold weapons?
No.
I have cold iron in
Here.
case you run across some fae.
I'll pat the.
That might be-
silver
Smiles at Rhyme Tongue.
That one might be useful later.
Essentially,
Here.
depending on what we run across.
You got that rope here?
Right here. No, you can't.
I pull out my rope and hand it over.
Thank you.
Just for shits and
If
giggles.
there's a counter, I'm gonna climb over the counter.
Yeah.
I tried to stop him.
I'll go in the contest with you on this.
Okay, cool.
Okay. What?
I mean,
what do you want?
I am
It's
not gonna try to stop. I'm going over the counter.
I'm trying to keep you from going over the counter to the weapons dealer, especially this early in the damn game.
So it would be acrobat. It would be
Already
your
done.
athletics. Because it's
My
a grapple.
athletics
Yeah, it's a grapple.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
against your what?
Apparently, shitty ass acrobatics that I can't roll.
Kier wins.
Uh,
Because this is the first roll since they got the advantage on their next roll, so they got the 10.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Woo!
Forgot about that.
I didn't.
Thank
That's
you
why
again, Phil.
The physical.
That's why he's in charge.
Yeah.
Here.
And you grab Ryan Tongue. You keep him from going over the counter, and he disappears out of your arms.
Oh,
Rhyme Tongue, you're in a black void with an orb floating in front of you.
I look down the street. When he
Rhyme
disappears.
Tongue, the townsfolk would like to know. Down the street, you guys are able to see on the giant orb in the middle of town. Except for you, Gideon Door. Rhyme Tongue, townsfolk has a question. What's your favorite fish?
Fucking now. We're doing this fucking now. Are you fucking kidding me?
The townsfolk, when they request a question of the people? I'm sorry, it's my job, Rhyme Tongue.
My favorite fish is suckma.
There you have it,
Suckma.
townsfolk. There you have it, townsfolk. And Rhyme Tongue, you reappear in Kier's arms.
What's your favorite
Suckma?
fish?
Really?
Suck my fucking balls.
And here I thought you were gonna say, suck my giant cod. Come on, it's a fish joke. You can do better. Also,
Let me go. You let me go,
Tom-
and I can do better.
harm him and we may not be able to come here and get weapons. In the
I
future.
am not going to harm him at all.
Tying someone up does not normally count as a positive interaction.
Nor is it a negative interaction, and it can be
Well, that
positive.
kind of attitude it doesn't.
Consent is required.
I am going to cast Friends on the vendor.
You didn't have to tie him up to do that.
Like, good sir, may I please tie you up? The champions, one of the champions would enjoy tying you up.
Whatever you would like, champion.
Can you please not?
Not, bro.
So you gonna let me go like you said you would?
Matt, what do I need? What would I need to roll to see whether or not I know the second like couple of the last couple of sentences of this spell description? The person
Arcana.
finds out and gets very
I
hostile
believe
to you.
Arcana is knowing of
Arcana.
magic and spells.
Arcana.
I'm going to try to roll this to see if I can give him a good reason for him not to do this.
17.
Damn.
Okay.
You know what happens after that spell wears off, and we need him.
Oh,
It's already cast. So he, as he goes to face bomb, he lets go of me, right?
I let go, I turn around, and I start swearing in Draconic as I walk towards the gate to go see, or to go over be near,
the other
Gideon.
two.
Okay.
Let me know how this
I'm
works
going
out for
to,
you. I go towards the gate too.
I'm gonna tie up the villager.
You tie up the villager. He does not resist you in any way.
Yep. And I'm just gonna pull him along. And I'm gonna go see Grizzit real quick.
Oh, so we're adding kidnapping.
Hey, this is not catnapping like Artie's doing.
Get over here.
Grizzit, please no fanfare. I'm just here. I have.
You open up the door.
105
It's a black void. Torches start lighting up in the room. And the animation and everything of entering Grizzit's shop plays entirely out. And then it ends with him in a flourish. They're on top of the table.
Just
Hello
doing a
there,
dab.
champion of good. How can I help you?
I have 105 whatevers. I need something magical or silvery. Rapier preferably.
I mean, you got those silver daggers right there on your hip.
Rapier preferably.
A rapier is 600 blue.
Can I trade you some daggers?
I only take the crystal glowy aura currency. Sorry, don't trade items.
Can this villager die?
Yeah,
Do they come back?
depends on how they die.
Okay.
Like if you take him out of the town, like if you like took him say to the fight level you're at, he'll die immediately the second he leaves town. Which is why he's not able to go retrieve the fallen silver weapons.
Oh, there goes my plan.
Artie, your cat just does not want the love.
He wants my noodles.
I'm gonna untie the villager.
Is that all you needed from me, champion?
All right.
I need a fucking dex weapon, damn it.
Tell you what. How much red you got, Rhyme Tom?
Red's only 55.
Only 55? Give me 50 red.
What are you giving me?
I'm giving you a map with all the locations of various weapons scattered throughout the levels.
Alright, 50 red it is then.
And he takes down a scroll out from the red tabard, hands it over. There's a map. There's a map of Osmo, and like there's like 4 paths, and there's like little symbols along the paths.
Do you have a short sword?
You know,
That's magical or silver?
Yeah, I got a magical short sword. Hell yeah, I do.
How much?
500 purple.
The fuck?
Oh wow, it's almost like magical items are like important or something. I don't know, Rhyme Tongue. Sorry. Damn.
Will this villager die will this villager die in town?
Again, it depends on how he dies.
Punching.
You're gonna punch him to death?
Hypothetically. If he dies in the champion's hand,
Turns off the orb.
hypothetically, if he dies by a champion's hand.
I mean,
all of that was broadcast.
We've heard all of this, right?
No, you guys said you went off towards the gate.
It's not loud enough for us to have heard this?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
I was like, no, you all said you went to the gate. Nope, you did not. I have no idea. Look, if you're looking for ones that you can kill and get loot off of, like, things appear on the map for you.
Okay, that makes you... I mean, I wasn't really particularly wanting to kill him to get loot. I was just...
Just kill him to kill him for no reason?
Well,
Come on, man.
You, but I want to punch you, but I want a good relationship with you, so he's closest.
Why do you want to punch me?
600 gold is unreasonable.
First of all,
It's not gold.
it's not gold.
600, whatever the fuck this is.
For the rapier, I'm sorry, dude, okay? Listen, if I made it easy, it's not a challenge, and then, like, this entire thing falls apart. There's supposed to be the eternal struggle between good and evil. Just giving you the stuff with which to thwart evil is not a struggle between good and evil, is it?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Because you have easy mode. It's not a struggle.
I'll give you fucking easy mode.
Oh God, why are you doing that?
Making biscuits. And also
Oh,
and also the ratings would tank.
Thanks for the map.
You're welcome.
It's actually useful.
Thank you for the red. All of my items are useful. That's why they're so pricey. It's not my fault
I'm
you
mimicking
can't.
as I
It's
walk
not my fault you can't swing a dagger, Rhyme Tongue.
I can, I just don't want to.
Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do. All right, so Delore, Gideon, you guys got a hell of a head start.
Get your balls out of the camera. Go on.
I just went back to get your balls out of the camera.
I bet we all heard that at least once in our lives.
Amen.
Unfortunately, yes.
Screamy's packed. Anyways, we're at the gate.
Gideon is just continuing through. Eyes are kind of focused now. Man on a mission. Going through the gate.
Oh, snap.
You go through the gate, you're back at the first trail. Gideon, you can go ahead and give me a perception check real quick.
Man.
Damn.
As you're walking up this trail, and hold on, let me drag the thing. If you'll notice, there's a couple of bushes along the side that look like they have like some berries and some nice like plumage to them. It's like, Those might be items for some of them elixirs and/or potions that were previously discussed at the tavern.
Begin harvesting.
Yeah.
I will help him harvest. But also try and keep an eye out.
There is a nature skill map.
See, you want these berries, not these berries.
And
These berries will
survival.
kill you. These berries make you feel better.
That is great. to know.
Nature or survival
I
for
will
you.
keep that in mind for the future. Thank you, Deadly. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Already called this one, so that's fine.
That's
But
fine.
you know what? You can't give me survival to see if you harvest correctly. There we go. Use our mechanics properly. 14, not bad.
Oh. A 22 would have been great.
Damn it.
I mean, if Artie,
And-
hold
and
on,
as-
if Artie's
as-
helping him, wouldn't there be
Yeah.
advantage on that?
Well,
I mean,
I
depends on
thought
how
Artie was
Artie's
like
helping.
also harvesting, not like
Yeah.
yeah. So, but your 14 is good enough for you to harvest. But you do notice that as Delore goes to help you, like she's pretty much like squishing the berries as she's picking them off with her
Little
5 in
easier.
survival.
Little easier. They're very fragile.
Ooh.
I mean, those will make for a decent snack now.
Turn that into at least one tart, man. Have a good old time.
Let's see. Wait,
Honestly, jelly tarts sound delicious right now.
Snowberries.
I got your jelly
I
right
don't-
here.
so that's
And I don't want jelly beans. I want some good old-fashioned blackberry jelly tarts.
Get your hands off my Smarties.
I mean,
Hardy Smarties.
the bushes in the back aren't quite ripe yet, so I mean, it's gonna be a little bit, but we can talk.
Wait, hold. Shut. Do you have blackberry bushes behind your house? In your backyard?
Yeah,
Stay on
dude, I have a
task.
giant.
I might,
Stay on
might have
target.
to make a trip back.
Here,
Might
count
stay
me
on
in.
target.
You guys were next for
Yeah.
coming up this way.
Okay.
And you'll notice Gideon and Delore just like picking berries.
I'm on the lookout for. I'm on the lookout for any more imps or anything like that that have been known to haunt this area previously.
You look around and you're not seeing any. It's almost as if after vanquishing them from earlier, they're no longer part of this area.
Ah. So the dog lied.
Until the blood moon rises once again.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm playing too much Zelda lately.
You and my entire family.
Dude, Zelda is the best. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have 2 switches and 3 people trying to play.
Stay on task.
All right. So since they're searching, or
Are they picking berries?
it looks like it. What was the other names of that stuff that you saw? I look around to see if I can spot an ice ivy or whatever that thing is called.
There's an ice V, frost blooms. They weren't too sure on if they wanted to call them ice ivy or ice vines or or ices or what they were calling it. Here's the note.
Okay.
I'll hand over the note with all the different names and like the minor notes I
Matt?
took.
Yeah.
I look around to see if I see anything that even to my untrained eye would vaguely look like an ice ivy.
You don't.
Damn, I didn't have to roll for that. I'm so
Nope. It's almost like it doesn't exist on this part of the map.
Mm-hmm.
see that right there.
And Rhyme Tug, I'll say you can go ahead and join the party now too if you want.
Yep. By the way, Matt, just so you know, This is what I should have read to him beforehand. My pack weapon apparently does count as a magic weapon, overcoming resistances, and that's it.
Okay, cool.
So
Then you don't need to.
Oh.
Then you don't need a magic thing.
nope, I just need to read.
Yeah.
Sounds like
So that's the knowledge he was selling.
Okay.
I sense it like the fairy godmother comes down. Smack! Pay attention! Flies back away.
By the way, villagers die when you take them on the path out here.
What did you
Did
do?
you find that out first-hand experience?
What
I'm
did you
I'm
do?
gonna continue walking. Are we ready for round 2 of section 2?
Where's the rope and the villager?
I don't have the rope anymore.
You just randomly take and get rid of somebody's rope? What kind of man takes another person's rope and doesn't even have the goddamn common decency to bring it back?
Language.
Excuse me.
Ow!
Decency to bring it back.
It was left with the villager.
The one that you somehow learned that villagers die with?
Yeah.
He says, staring at the man who seems to have murdered a villager and burned a rope.
Pretty much the moment you take them out of town, they just die.
All right. For each
How
of you,
did you find this?
for each of you, a crystal appears in front of you, and it keeps rotating in color. You can give yourself 50 of whatever color you would like. Only one color.
And
So like if you grab it on green, you'd get 50 green, etc., etc., etc.
okay, I'm gonna do like 50 red.
Oh, hold on.
You gotta have the slash.
Yep.
Did anybody see a magic weapon? Never mind. Fuck it.
Okay.
Grabbing green.
I
Okay.
got purple.
Nice.
I have green.
Just go ahead and add
Yeah, I'll
those
play
to
you.
your sheet.
Did so.
And Delore, a wonderful, very neatly wrapped box also appears in front of you.
Ooh.
Fully unwrap it.
You carefully unwrap it, and there is a shiny little lyre there in front of you.
Sorry, opening up my buyer.
How do you know it lies? It hasn't spoken yet.
Wow.
All right. So before you guys advance down the path, do you want to, I don't know, put yourselves in positioning and stuff, or?
Since we know what's ahead, I will go ahead and start moving towards hiding in bushes and such.
Damn.
Okay.
Worked pretty good for me on this side last time, so I'll stay to the left.
Okay. You tank it and being up in front.
Yes.
Okay.
Oof.
Calmia.
Hi. Staying a reasonable distance back from Kier to provide support.
And
A
Delore.
reason-
I'll be right dab in the middle, because why not?
Heck yeah.
God damn it, Princess doesn't have some royal guarding.
I suppose we got a promotion.
But yeah,
I expect Royal Guard pay whenever we're out of this.
You will have your share.
it may be more colors.
I donate mine to charity.
Man, your stealth roll was low as shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right. And
I noticed we both have a 6.
yep. Rhyme tongue. You are able to see that group that just appeared. Gideon, you're able to see that duo that just appeared.
Mm-hmm.
Kira, Delore, and Calmia, you do not see anything to your left and your right.
All right.
Okay.
But you do see all the things in front of you.
Is that less than before?
We would remember. I would remember that there's some Imbo to the left because they're the ones who killed me last time, right?
You got swarmed by the time you died. They came from everywhere.
Okay, so I would not necessarily know where some are. Okay.
Right.
Would I remember that there was a group that came from the right last time, and that there's possibly can assume that there's possibly still a group over there?
Sure.
They came from behind.
I don't know how to phrase it other than just there was some over there before I got killed by that group.
You can assume they're over there. You don't know if they're over there or not.
Yeah, not for sure, but I'm definitely keeping an eye.
Okay. Just like we practiced. Stay close.
No.
Okay.
I sort of over my shoulder. Which way do we want to attack first?
Probably not all of them. Take the pit.
A direction, please. Left, right, straight. How do we want to play this?
I'm not executing.
Yep, same.
Probably whichever one's closest.
Okay. Well, the ones who just charged in on me. Matt, do I need to roll for initiative, or do I just need to like declare the attack?
One second. I'll be with you in a moment.
Remind me next time we go back to town. We may want to lay a bet on ourselves, perhaps.
You're dying.
How many we kill, at least. Just saying, profit to be made there.
Anyways, yes, click your icon and roll initiative. As Kier starts calling out and being like, okay, so what are you doing? Remember how we practiced and so on and so forth. It's like they're all the monsters just like advance. Any element of potential surprise gone.
So I can't believe I had to physically move my face closer to the screen like a grandmother just there to see which character was named Delore.
Nice.
I'm blurry.
Get you some bifocals.
Calmia.
I need a monocle. I can see it just fine. Everybody's a blurred mess. 2020 vision.
Gideon.
What the hell am I looking
22. Gideon, thank you for doing that right. Let's see here. Kier. 11. Nice. Delore. 17. Hell yeah, team. Everybody. That's what I'm talking about. Rhyme tongue.
Learning.
18. Nice. Alright, so everybody except for Calmia did it right. But that's okay.
I did mine right.
I had to type yours in. I don't know why it didn't come up with it.
Because
Zeros!
the turn order wasn't up tonight.
Alright, so Calmia, you're first.
Okay.
Hey, look, you were right.
what
There
do I
were
do?
things coming from the right.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? This group on the right, they're gonna get a little point. This second level.
So, can you click the spell so I can see what second level does, please?
It's just an additional D8. 4. Or
2d8.
well,
So 30 hit points total.
Okay. So then
78. He has to roll.
they did. There's
Yeah.
roll of 2, which was 9, and then the roll of 3, which was 21, or the 5d8, which was 21. So a total of 30. And
What?
sleep. And sleep. And we'll just say this one. Slept. Slept. 3 of them slept. Let's go. Okay. Gideon.
All right. I will move right here to this one. Does he see me coming?
Nope.
All right. I will,
You're
With
all just
my-
hiding in that giant bush together.
with my my new gloves on. I'll go with unarmed strike.
Your stealth of that was successful. That's good. I like it.
And because he
So-
doesn't know you're there, it'll be with advantage.
So 15.
15. I believe that hits. 1 second. These is those boys. What are those boys again? Spine Devil?
Mm-hmm.
That hits!
Yay! Nice. There we go. 8 meshing and wearing the magical gloves.
Yep, it is a magical glove, therefore.
I will spend a key point for Fury of Blows.
Okay.
Get 2 more attacks. $16 hits
Hits.
for another 7.
Okay.
Third attack is an 11. That's a miss.
Does not hit. Dang. Almost got him. Almost got him. Alright, perfect. Oh wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? 1 second.
Did you get your rogue? Aren't you? Did you roll for your
Oh, I did not roll my sneak attack damage on the first one.
Oh, you should do that.
No.
Mm-hmm.
1 whole extra point.
Hey.
It counts.
Hey, sometimes that one extra damage
That's
does the
better
trick.
than nothing.
Yep.
Rhyme tongue.
let's see. I'll step right up here, and I'm going to hex this baby boy up here. Oh, sorry. Display virtual tabletop. Did the wrong one. So he is hexed. Not that that matters, but strength is what I would use, but it's not going to matter because it doesn't come into battle.
Okay.
It's just basically an extra d6 when I hit.
Cool.
But I do have to maintain concentration, so I am putting a little gear on my person for that representation.
Okay, cool.
That was a
And-
bonus action.
That's a bonus
Actual action
Yep.
is going to be that stab
Stabby stab
with my rapier.
with the rapier. Evens or odds,
Wow.
Deadly.
Double.
Your rapier snaps in half.
Oh no.
It's okay. I can just summon another one.
Yep.
You can.
I know he can.
That's my turn.
Just the fact that both the advantage and the normal roll were both botches. Delore.
The fuck is this game?
We're gonna
First.
get some bardic inspiration flowing.
Okay.
Wait, you can't use them at all.
So who are you inspiring?
How many can I?
One.
One per turn.
Other than yourself within 60 feet of you,
Yep.
who can hear you, which is all of us.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I read the first line that said you can inspire others, plural.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna give it to the person in front of me, Kier.
Here. Give you a little heart for bardic inspiration. Now, just so you know, you can do that up to 5 times. So you could keep doing bardic inspiration on other people if you want.
Okay. Is it up to the 5 times before a rest is needed?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Long or short?
Still on.
Okay.
What they said.
I was looking at Bardic Inspiration on my sheet as well.
Okay. And that's bardic inspiration is a bonus action. Did you have an actual action?
Oh, I didn't know there was a bonus action. Cool. Take another look. Do. Take the handy dandy ruler. Perfect. Tasha's laughter. On this guy.
That one.
Yep.
Has advantage on against spells and other magical effects. So spell save DC 15. What is the spell save? Wisdom.
Yep.
Makes
Damn.
the save.
Fuck you, dice.
All right. Kier.
All right.
What are you doing?
This one here is laughing. Is that right?
Nope.
No.
No.
Made the save.
No. Okay. Okay. 1, 2.
SOR. SOR.
Okay. I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
Running and attacking counts as one whole action, right? Or moving and attacking?
Moving is a movement action, attacking is an action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I also have a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a bonus action for anything that says that he uses a bonus action.
All right. For my bonus action, I'm going to cast Thunder Smite.
Okay.
Just means that I can do an extra 2d6 thunder. Let me make sure I tag that as used. Okay. And then I'm going.
Because it requires concentration.
And I'm right here, swinging on this person with my silver axe.
With the axe that has 2 swings on it.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I may as well use it while I have it and I have the ability to use it.
Sure. Whatever you want to do, man. It's your axe. Roll an attack.
Where did you go? Right there. I'm assuming it's the same as my battle axe, is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
That will definitely.
Damn.
Whoa.
Nice.
It's the full 11.
Okay.
And it takes the additional 4 from Thunder, so it takes 15. It also has to
I'm aware.
succeed
I'm
on
working on it.
Okay. Sorry. Damn.
Where were these last night? Pierce, are you seeing this? It's the opposite of you.
All right. So yeah.
Oh,
All right, cool. So he does not get pushed back.
Nope.
All right. So wait, hold on. Okay, so that was Kier, which now takes us to all of them's. All right, so those
A
three
mob.
are asleep. Which takes us to these two. This one's now aware of Gideon. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, cool. All right. So let's see here. The one. We'll start. We're just gonna go left to right. So the one on Rhyme Tongue. One moon makes 2 attacks, 1 spite, 1 fork, or 2 with the tail spine. So bite. Oh. Thank you. Rhyme Tongue, just a 21 hit.
You have to ask that question? It does.
Yes. I don't remember your AC. It's been 2 weeks.
Nobody has higher than 20 so far yet.
Okay.
The fork misses.
The fork misses, the bite hits. 2d4 slashing. Oh, 2d4. Take a whopping 2 damage.
Okay, and then concentration maintained. Okay.
Okay, cool. Let's see here. And then what are these? These are the imps, right. Aha. Alright, imp. So here we go. A 7 would miss
7, no.
Calmia.
Yeah.
22 hits.
22 hit. My AC is a 16.
Roll 1d4 plus 3. So take 5 damage, Calmia.
Oh.
And make me a Constitution
That's,
saving throw.
A con save?
And a con save.
Oh god, do it. 14.
Hey, you make it. So 3d6. Slash roll 3d6. 9 half to take 4 from poison.
4. Okay.
Okay. Then imp number 2. No, I did both imps, right? Yeah, sting. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So that takes care of that. Then moving left to right. Kier! Botch! Does a 12 hit you?
Does not.
Cool. Then number 2. 9 doesn't hit you.
Nope.
13 doesn't hit you.
No, sir.
Cool. That's all of Kier. Then Gideon.
Yep.
20 hit.
Yep.
Oh. Well, okay. Well, fortunately, the crit's the 1d6 damage. So let's see here. So 2d4. So that's 6 from the bite. And what's going to be the damage on the crit?
Dice doubled.
So 2d6. Roll 2d6. 3.
Wow.
Watch out. Doing
Damn.
great on my great on the attack rolls.
The almighty nat 20.
Terrible on the damage rolls. And I believe that is currently all of the damaging. So it is 11:56.
Yep.
Do we want to pick back up at turn 2 next time, or it's almost time for the end of game? Like, what do we want to do?
I'm fine continuing. I'm fine doing whatever.
Combat with this at this scale will take us a good while to get through.
Yeah.
Yep.
So probably best to pick it up next time.
Pick it up. I'm not going to touch or move anything. Things that have HP have been doing. I'll leave the initiative order up and everything. So we are starting on Calmia. All right, guys.
I'm sorry.
That was episode 4 of Isle of Osmo. So far, doing better than last time you came to this meadow.
We're not all dead yet.
Nobody's dropped yet. Hell yeah.
Only the first turn.
It is only the first turn.
That's still doing better than we were.
I mean, to be
And
fair,
I'm done.
to be fair, they didn't all charge this time.
Mm-mm.
I'm
So-
also down in weapon.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, you
But-
can recast that though, so.
Yeah, what's
you
an
can
action?
recast that, plus you have your 2 silver daggers.
Mm.
You do still have your daggers.
All right. Delore, who made your night tonight?
Deadly did with the reaction to the question about the fish.
Was that an actual question someone asked in chat? I
Yes.
didn't even look.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was Artie.
Artie specifically.
Already?
I know what kind of townsfolk I want to be.
She's the fisherman.
Already, I love it.
Gideon, who made your night tonight? There was a lot of good RP. Like, I got to disappear for a bit to just listen to you guys.
I love
Hmm. I'd have to say cure.
Care?
Yeah.
4.
The interactions with the asides.
Yeah.
There were that was a lot of good stuff.
Kier?
I'm gonna have to give it. The thing that stands out the most in my mind is the role playing with Artie and like I didn't choose to be a princess. I do not want to do this. But yes, but your life is this and that and the other. That I felt was a lot
too
of
bad.
character development.
Responsibility.
Character flaws. We love them. We're here for 'em.
Rhyme talk.
Gideon for actually putting skills to use.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And Calmia.
Okay, and I'm not 100% sure if this is going to count the same as what Kier said or not, but I want to give mine to Artie for sticking to her character's convictions
No, that's totally
not-
fine.
of not wanting to harm anyone unless it is absolutely necessary.
Yep,
Yeah.
That's a completely different thing, and I'm down for it. Hell yeah.
The best part, currently, her version of when it comes down to it is like not like she's very forgiving compared to what most people would consider the last resort.
All right, guys.
I need to
Then,
ask
yep.
about my insight check on Artie when she was giving her whole story about how she felt with everything.
Yeah. Delore,
True or
were
not?
you being genuine with that?
I was speaking from the heart.
I thought so, but I still wanted to be sure.
Yep, we wanted to make sure. I was like, no,
No.
that sounds like the character, which is why I just didn't do anything with the insight. But like, I was gonna let you know. I was like, by the way, no, she 100% truthful on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, Matt, we did miss a ask a character redeem.
I did.
Yep.
Did we?
What was it?
It was someone asking Gideon, what do you think about your dueling dragonborn?
Oh.
Gideon, you flash into a black void.
After credits scene.
What do you think of the tension and bickering and lack of cohesion between the two Dragonborn in your party?
Pain. But they need to work it out.
That's fair. Do you think they ever will?
That's a good question. I don't have an answer for you right now.
Tonight.
Thank you, Gideon. Good luck in your battle. Pop back.
Yep, bye.
All right.
Back a sword flying to your eye.
Beautiful. I am DM Daddy RPG. We are joined tonight by Ashley the Mage, the Brick, Magic Ashley, Calmia, Core Hall portraying Kier the Joyful, Rhyme Tongue portrayed by Deadly Ambitions, everybody's favorite gay chaos monster, Delore, everybody's happy sunshine rainbows flower princess, played by Artie Do 2, and Gideon Gloomborough, the most genius and or crazy or creative person in the party, with all their assortment of stuff.
Maybe
Kier's got the best
alternate.
monologues. I agree with that.
Yes.
Who said that?
DeGenerationX.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Guys, again, we will not be having D&D next week. We are back Wednesday with Hyperspace Hustle. Thursday with Scion, Chapter 2, Shattered Worlds. And, yeah, our intro video was made by our lovely friend Koikyo TV. Wrong chat channel. Here we go. KoikyoTV.com. If you need stuff for your streams, if you need stuff edited, if you need music for your intros or whatever, if you need anything, Koi can make it. Hit him up. Please do. He's worth every penny. If you are new to our channel, Discord, please come join us over in the Discord. This is where we talk about games, we sign up for games, so on, so forth, etc. It's where we do everything. It's where our community thrives. YouTube. If you want to see past episodes of this game and other games, head over to the YouTube. Please do. Give me a like, subscribe, etc., etc., etc. Everything helps. And we run through Patreon as well. Patreon gets you a whole bunch of free, well, not free, but gets you like merch, channel redeems, weighted voting for future games, and stuff like that. Check it all out over on the Patreon. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. And remember, Daddy loves you. And I'll see you next time that I see you. Have a great weekend, guys.